job.
What is happening, people? It is Brian Alsruhe with NeverState.com, and I'm out here on this rainy morning walking Kona, and I figured while I'm walking, I would just tell you guys a little bit of what my plans are. Now that the comeback is over, I've been getting a ton of messages of people asking what my next step is, what my goals are, what my plans are. So I just thought I'd take this video and explain to you guys a little bit of what is going on. Well, if we start out medically, I still am throwing up every day, multiple times a day. I don't foresee that stopping anytime soon, if ever. So it's something I gotta learn to live with, guys. My next stomach specialist appointment, I've had virtually every single test you could possibly run, has been run. So we're kind of down to the nitty gritty. We know a lot of what it isn't, we just don't know what it is, and we don't know what's causing it. So it's gonna be kind of interesting. On the 23rd of July is my next specialist appointment. After that, maybe she'll have some ideas what to do. If it doesn't work, hopefully it will work. But outside of that, I have absolutely no idea. I really appreciate you guys writing in the comment section, give me some ideas of what you think it is and all that kind of stuff. But guys, trust me, all the basic stuff has been covered. All the food allergy stuff's been covered. All of the tests have been run. It's been going on for a year, and it's been a year of tests. So as much as I do appreciate the suggestions and things, guys, most likely it's already been done. But thank you. That arm's getting tired. Now, as far as my personal lifting goes, I'm just trying to have fun lifting, guys, because for a long time there, I was working so hard on the business, pretty much for the last 4 years. I've worked about 16 hours a day, 7 days a week, every single day. I did not take vacations. I did not take time off. It is just what I did, and my lifting suffered greatly. But at the time, building a business and being a struggling startup business owner, there were higher priorities than what my bench press was. All of that kind of led up to the injury, which ended up putting me down for a very long time. So here we are coming back, and now that I'm actually cleared to lift, I'm just trying to have fun, guys, because it's been so long since I actually enjoyed lifting. So whether it be getting ready for a national championship or getting ready for some big contest, all of that puts a lot of stress on you, and to be completely honest, it screws up your training schedule, because if you're getting ready for certain events, you focus on those events, which takes away from your other main lifting sources or whatever. So there's times when my deadlift won't go up more than like 5 pounds in a year, and it's all because I was competing too often. So my competition got better. It is what it is, guys. Everything costs something. So right now I'm just trying to have fun again, trying to find out where some of my PRs are. I can tell you, I'm gonna get into competition plans later, but as far as gym lifts, I do want to deadlift 775 by March. I want to squat 775 by March. I'd like to overhead press somewhere between 420 and 450. That's with a barbell. With a log, I would like to get back up to around 320, 350 range. All this by March of 2019, by the way. And then I want to get my body fat back down. To be completely honest, guys, I'm sloppy right now, and I don't like it. I don't feel good, especially as I'm getting older now. I just celebrated my 38th birthday. So, I don't really want to do the bulking, cutting, big swing thing. I never really did much of that anyway. I've always stayed pretty lean and just gained muscle as the muscle came, because I don't care that much about aesthetics, but I do care about performance. And right now, walking up a flight of steps, or I did a bunch of hiking for my birthday, and even like a mile hike is challenging for me right now. So part of that is the body fat, part of that is just being out of shape and not being out of condition. So that's gonna be a huge priority and something that I really need to step up. But basically just have fun. I wanna have fun again. All right, so now as it comes to competitions, this is kind of interesting. There are some world qualifiers coming up very, very soon. There are some Arnold qualifiers coming up very, very soon. And I would love to be in a good enough shape to participate in those. Time is still gonna tell, because I'm working on it, but I don't know if I'll get there. And if I don't get there, then that pretty much leaves me local competitions for a while. So local competitions isn't something that I'm super stoked about doing. I did promise 2 of my friends at the gym that I would do local competitions with them. So I am gonna do both of those, but a local competition for me at this point is not much more than a training day. I don't take them that seriously, not because I'm that good, but because I have trouble getting all worked up for something that takes place in a parking lot. So pretty much, I plan on doing 2 of those, and however I finish, I finish. It is just training days for me, so hopefully it goes well, but those will be coming up relatively soon. Now, as far as the big competitions go, last year for NAS Nationals, or Strongman Corporation Nationals, there were a couple problems as far as safety and the warm-ups and the venue and things like that got pretty dicey. So I'm undecided whether I'll be taking part in this year's Strongman Corporation Nationals. I will 100% be taking part in the United States Strongman Nationals next summer in 2019. So that gives me a year to train for that. We don't know the events or anything, but a year is a good amount of time for me to get my normal gym list back, get back in the competition spirit, get some of the ring rust off, and then go into it. So I'm definitely planning on doing that. The Arnold is an interesting thing for me, guys. I actually enjoy going to the Arnold and talking to you guys and meeting you guys and doing the things I've been doing for the past 2 years than actually competing in it. So even if I got an invite, I am not completely sure that I would do it. That's probably not true. I'd probably do it. But then again, you never know, because as I get older, competitions mean less and less to me, and having fun in the gym means more and more, and doing things I actually appreciate doing and enjoy doing seem to help a lot, because if you guys did not know, I do not enjoy competing. I actually hate competing. The only reason why I compete is because I hate it, and I know it makes me a better person. It pushes me outside of my comfort zone. It gets me into areas that I normally want to go to. It puts a bunch of anxiety into me. It does a lot of things for me that are positive as far as mental changes, emotional changes, and spiritual changes as a human being. But the actual act of competing, I absolutely hate, because I hate lines. I hate waiting. And when you go to a competition, it's pretty much just waiting in line to do what you want to do. I don't work out with people in the same bar typically, because I don't like waiting. I move at a different pace than most people. And going to a competition, you figure in a strongman competition, you have 5 events. Your longest events are as many reps possible in a minute. So you probably have 2 of those, some max rep events. So in reality, you're probably doing about 3 to 4 minutes of actual work in that day. And it's like a 4 or 5 hour long day. So it is not fun for me. It turns me into somebody I'm not. I know a lot of you guys saw me kind of switch over, flip that switch a little bit during that deadlift PR video. And guys, I think it's important to note that a lot of times my kindness gets kind of misrepresented as, I'm about ready to not be kind to Kona, but a lot of times my kindness gets misrepresented as weakness, or that I'm too nice of a guy. But I think people kind of forget sometimes who I actually am, what I do. I spent the last 10 years of my life hunting people. I've been doing some form of mixed martial arts for the majority of my life. I'm actually not a super nice, outgoing, kind person. I'm not gonna keep talking about it, but guys, the reason why I mention it is because I am a super dangerous individual. That mentality, that mindset is constantly there. I just don't show it very often. It is a bad thing when I pick an enemy, like when I choose somebody to go against, or when someone tells me I can't do something or something like that. I take it very personally, and I don't like having enemies. But as far as business is concerned, I'm actually trying to take a step back. I have all the members that I want at my gym. We don't need more members. I'm not looking for more members. So we will accept new members if they fit really well with the team, but that is not really where I make my money, so it's not a big pressure thing. So I'm trying not to worry about that nearly as much this year, so it doesn't affect me the same way that it has in the past. I am trying to build up my YouTube a good bit. Some interesting stuff coming up for YouTube is going to be, I'm hopefully going to be doing a collaboration with Alan Thrall, with Omar Esoff, with the Super Training Crew. All those guys I should be coming up to pretty soon. Juju Mafu collaborations coming up. So there's a lot of cool things coming up, guys. If you guys would like to see me collaborate with somebody else, leave in the comment section down below. I know a lot of people are asking me to collaborate with other YouTubers that they enjoy watching, but guys, it's really tough to collaborate with somebody who doesn't have anything really in common with you. So if they're an aesthetics guy, or like, hey, here's another bicep workout guy, I'm not gonna do a collaboration with that guy, because honestly, nothing against those guys. I totally respect those guys. It's just not what I do. And if we sat down to have a conversation, honestly, our answer is gonna be completely different. We don't train for the same reason. We don't train for the same purpose. We don't spend the same amount of time training or have the same issues with training. So it really wouldn't make much sense. And to be completely honest, I don't want to go do things with people that it's just going to create arguments or things like that, guys. I'm trying to make my life easier, not any harder. There'll be new t-shirts released here in a couple weeks. There's going to be 2 different designs. One is going to be based off of the gym, and that's going to be pretty cool. And then the second one is going to be based off the Dark Horse program and the whole Dark Horse idea and everything that's going on with that. So that should be pretty neat. And then, as far as the ebook is like 90% written. I literally need about 4 more days to sit down and really crush it, which I just need to carve out of my schedule, honestly. And right now, 4 days is hard to find. But Then I need to get into the entire publishing process, and I know nothing about that. So people keep asking for a release date on the book, and honestly, I have no idea because it's not edited yet. So I need to find an editor, I need to find a publisher, and then go through that entire thing, and I don't know how long that takes. So when I know more, you guys will know more. Oh, but I am thinking about doing some seminars, especially holding them at my gym. So if there's any of you out there that are interested in traveling to my gym for a visit, and you want to train with me personally, a seminar is probably the easiest way to do that. So I'm going to be setting that up pretty soon, where Nick and I hold a seminar and just running you guys through some basic strongman movements, some basic movements, pretty much cover what you guys want to do. So if you guys are interested in that, leave that in the comment section down below. Tell me if you guys would actually be willing to travel to do that. Because I don't want to set it up and then no one show up, because that's embarrassing. Anyway, guys, that should kind of catch you up onto what my plans are for the next year. Obviously, these plans are going to change because my plans seem to change every month and a half. But I will be working hard. I will be trying to get better every single day, as you guys know. Hopefully some of these things come to fruition. Hopefully most of the business things will come to fruition. Let me know if there's something else you guys would like to see me do, or something else you guys would like to be part of the business or part of the channel or part of whatever. If you guys like to see me do collaborations, whatever, just leave in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for staying with me and just kind of seeing what my goals are for this year. Hopefully it will be cool. It's definitely going to be fun to at least try. So time will tell, people. I will catch up with you later in the week, but until I do go out, do something amazing in your lives, keep working hard, be nice to each other, people, and I'll see you then.